Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Saturday Fun Flow with Under the Light, and I'm Adrian, your regular instructor for Saturday afternoon. So happy to see all of you here with me this Saturday afternoon, especially 3 o'clock. It's always like a difficult time to get moving after lunch. Okay, so today we're going to be going through a little bit more strength work. We're going to work a little bit on a chair pose, a little bit on the balancing, and then especially we'll do a little bit of lunges, just holiday period, just to condition the whole body, and then we will do some core work towards the end as well. So a little bit of everything for the entire body. Okay, so with that said, since everybody is like nicely sitting down. Hi Rebecca, good afternoon. So since everybody is like nicely sitting down, let's not make you stand up and all. So we begin with our warm up on the ground. Okay, let's just come. Hi Jenny. Okay, let's just come into a nice simple seated position and then hands on the knees. Now, we're going to start with just focusing on lengthening our spine and then also focusing on our breathing, so that will lead through the rest of the class. Okay, so as we inhale, okay, allow the breath to lengthen the spine upwards. Imagine there's a string pulling you from the top of the head. Now, as you gently exhale, don't allow the body to sink down, but rather as you exhale, allow your abdominals to wrap in to support your spine. Shoulders relax. Let's try a few more breaths. Inhale, lengthen the spine upwards, rib cage expanding up. As you gently exhale, just allow the shoulders to relax and your abdominals to wrap in to support your spine. And let's just keep going. Okay, at your own breathing speed, at your own breathing timing. Okay, just focus on the breath, and with every inhalation, you try to take a slightly longer breath. Okay, hi Lily, good afternoon. Very nice, everyone. And let's just take 2 more breaths. Now, feeling the body a little bit more relaxed, and also with this lengthening, you are finding that you are more in tune with your body and your breath movement. And 1 more breath. And now, let's gently open our eyes and begin with stretching our neck a little bit. As we exhale, let's tuck our chin into our chest, feeling a gentle stretch into the back of the neck. Let's stay here for 1 more breath. Now, inhale, lift the chin up towards the sky, feeling a gentle stretch into the front of your throat. And now back to center. Now from here, as we exhale, we're going to turn to the right. Now you're trying to bring the chin towards the shoulder. And now with every exhalation, you try to turn the chin a little bit more. So we're increasing the stretch on the side of our SCM muscle. And now inhale, come back to center. Let's do the other side. Exhale, turn to the left. And again, as you exhale, you try to bring the chin a little closer to the shoulder. So we're ever increasing the stretch into the side of the neck. And slowly come back to center. Now let's stretch the rest of our body. From here, let's raise our hands up to the sky, lengthen the spine, and then as we exhale, the right hand down on the ground, in line with your hip, and then we slide the right hand over, left fingertips extend, right elbow bend. Make sure that your left hip is still grounded to the mat. Okay, now let's stretch our rib cage. Inhale, turn the chest and face up. So we are lengthening the muscles surrounding our rib cage. 1 more breath. And now slowly, as you exhale, turn your chest face down to the ground, left fingertips on the ground. So now we move the stretch to the back of our leg muscles. And one more breath. Now slowly inhale, come back to center. Let's do the other side. Extend the fingers up. Take a deep breath. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, left hand down. Right fingertips extend across. Now as you inhale, turn your chest and face up to the sky. Now as you exhale, gently turn the chest and right fingertips down. So now the chest is facing down to the ground, right fingertips down, and we're getting that nice stretch onto the back of your leg muscles. One more breath. And now slowly come back into the center. From here, place your palms on the ground, roll the hip forwards, come into an all-four position. Now we're going to continue with lengthening the front of our hip flexors. Extend your right leg back. Now, as you inhale, will be like the cow pose. As you inhale, lift the chest, look forwards, lift the right thigh up. So we're stretching the whole front of our body. And now as we exhale, we do the cat pose. Now as you do the cat pose, bring the right knee to the chest. So the abdominals have to work harder. And you can feel the stretch into your shoulder blades. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, extend the right leg, lift the thigh, lift the chest up. Stretch the whole front of your body. As you gently exhale, suck in the belly button. The more you pull it in, the more control you will feel. Okay, 3 more. Inhale, extend the right thigh back, lift the thigh, lift the chest. Exhale, pull your belly button in, elbow to knee. Okay, let's do 2 more. Inhale, extend. That's right. Lift the chest, lift the thigh more. Exhale, we pull the belly button in and pull the knee as close to the chest as possible. Okay, 1 more last one. Inhale, extend. So you can feel the whole body starting to stretch and warm up now. Exhale, pull the belly button in, knee to chest, right knee down. Let's switch the other side. Extend the left leg to the back. As we inhale, lift the chest, lift the thigh up. Stretch out the whole front of your body. As we gently exhale, pull the belly button in, knee to chest. And now inhale, extend, lift the thigh, lift the chest. So we're stretching the front of our hip flexor. As we gently exhale, pull the belly button in, knee to chest, round the spine. Good. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, extend, lift the chest, lift the thigh. As you gently exhale, belly button pull in. Try to bring the knee closer to the chest. 2 more. Inhale, extend, lift the chest. Exhale, pull the belly button in, knee to chest. 1 last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull the belly button in, knee to chest. And then left knee down. Now we tuck the toes in, lift the knees and go back into a nice downward facing dog. Now for the next sequence of our warm-up, quite simple. Downward dog, relax the shoulders. Now inhale, we come forward into a plank. Okay, we come to plank first. Make sure it's a firm plank. Now we go into upward dog, so we drop the hip. Okay, so you drop the hip, knee off the ground, push your chest up, lift the chest, stretch the neck up. So imagine that you are trying to lengthen your neck upwards, and now exhale all the way back, downward facing dog. Okay, let's do 4 more. This is going to warm the rest of the body up. Inhale, forward to plank. Now drop your hip, thighs are straight, lift your chest, stretch your neck up, upward facing dog. Exhale, push the hip back all the way, downward dog. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, drop your hip, inhale, lift the chest, stretch the neck. Exhale, all the way back, downward facing dog. Last 2. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, we drop the hip. Inhale, lift the chest, stretch the neck up. Exhale, all the way back, downward facing dog. 1 last one. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, drop your hip. Inhale, lift your chest, stretch your neck up. Exhale, push the hip all the way back, downward facing dog. Now from here, walk your hands. Walk your hands all the way back to the feet. Relax the neck and shoulders. Okay, now from here, slowly, hands on the shins. Inhale, slowly roll the body up. Then we bring the palms together over the head. Now let's lengthen the spine up from here. Inhale, we lift the chest up. Extend the hands towards the back. Stretch out the shoulders and the upper back. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, now next is we're going to warm our thighs up and find a little bit of our balance. So we begin with standing with our feet hip width apart. Big toes pointing straight up. The next one very simple, we go into zombie pose. Okay, so feet facing forwards, extend your arms out, like all the zombie show. Then shoulders relax. Now we focus on the hip, so the butt sit down as low as you can. So imagine there's a very low chair at the back of you. Shoulders relaxed, chest facing forwards, gaze is forwards. Now, make sure that your chair pose not straight like that. We want to bring the hip back. So you see, as my hip goes back, my knee travels back. So I shift the strain from my knees to my thighs. We want our thighs to do the work. Stay here and breathe. Very nice. So Rebecca, sit back further. Back side, go back further. Sit down lower. Make your chair shorter. Okay, one more breath. Okay, slowly. Okay. Straighten the legs, hands on the hip. Okay, shake your legs up. Okay, again, when we do the chair pose, we don't want a very straight chair pose. You can see my knees. So you look at my knees. If I go into a very straight chair pose, my knees are going to travel beyond my toes. So all the strain will be on the knees, is pulling on the tendons. But let's see, I'm here. I push my hip back. So the backside go back. Then you can see as I push back, my knees travel back. So where does the weight goes? The thighs, okay? So this is the nice thigh part of the class. Let's do it one more time. Okay, feet facing forwards, shoulder relax. Okay, now here, hip sit back. Okay, chair got shorter. Okay, let's stay here. Okay, good. Okay, so very nice, Rebecca. So we're looking forwards, chest high. Okay, thighs working, breathe, breathe. Okay, hold for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, straighten the thighs, hand on the hip, shake the legs up. Okay, now we're going to do it with one leg. Okay, so we're going to cross the right leg. Okay, over the left. So cross the ankle over the knee. Then flex the foot in so that we are protecting our knee. So this foot flex in. Then the same thing. Hands forwards. And then sit back. Okay, so with your hands forwards, your shoulders are more relaxed. So allow you to focus here. So sit lower and tahan. Okay, let me see. Okay, breathe. We're going to hold this for another 5 counts. Okay, slowly, Rebecca. Look forwards to a point in front of you. 4. Very nice, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Slowly, hand on the hip. Okay, then shake the legs up. Good job. Okay, so this is to build. Later on, we're going to do a warrior tree. So this helps us to find our balance and our strength for few later poses. Now let's do the other leg. Left ankle cross over the right knee. Flex the foot in. Then again, here work. From here, shoulder relax, and we sit down as low as you can. That's all. So just imagine you're sitting on a chair. Okay. Very nice. Okay, and let's hang in there. And 3, 2, 1, and slowly shake the legs up. Okay, good job. Okay, now the next one. This is what we're going to bring to our first sequence later. We're going to bring this into a warrior tree. So we're going to go into a chair pose, like just now. Then as we come up, okay, as I come up, I lift my right knee up to my chest. That's why on the ground just now, we did all this got reason one. Okay, you use your belly button to pull the knee up as you rise. Okay, you will find that it's the same strength that you did for your warm up. Let's try now. Hand forward, sit down, chair pose. Okay, now bring the right knee up to the chest as you extend the left leg straight, hands to heart center. And now you try, use your abdominal strength, pull the right knee a little higher. Okay, now we're going to extend the right leg into warrior 3. Now, as you exhale, slowly extend the right leg back, warrior 3, chest facing the ground, left leg straight. That's right, just find the balance. Focus on just getting the bottom leg straight. And then, slowly step the right foot forward, fingers on the ground, forward bend, okay? Recover first. And then slowly roll the body up, hand on the hip, shake the legs. Let's warm up the other leg. Okay, so again, chair pose first, hand forward, sit back chair pose. Now, bring the left knee up. As you straighten the right leg, bring the left knee up. Bring the hands to heart center. Now we try, use the abdominal, pull the left knee higher. Hold here for 2 breaths. One more breath. Now left leg extend to the back, chest facing forward. So we want to square our hip to the mat, chest facing the mat, extend the left leg up, bottom leg straight. Hold here, 2 more breaths. One more breath. And now left foot forward, fingers on the ground, forward bend. And now slowly roll the body up. Bring the palms together over the head. Inhale, lengthen the whole body up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, good job. Okay, so that's not the word, That's to warm up the mind and the balance. Now we warm up the rest of the body. Okay, let's come to the front of the mat. Feet facing forwards, hands to heart center. And then inhale, bring the palms together over the head. So we lengthen the chest upwards, reach the arms back. As we exhale, push the hips back, fingers on the ground, relax the back and shoulders. Now, right leg back, 1 big step. Right thigh, extend to the back, lift the chest, look forwards. So now we stretch the front of the body. Okay, next we're going to stretch our hamstrings up. Right knee on the ground, point the right toes back. From here, we lift the front toes, so front toes lift off the ground. Push the hip back to straighten the front leg. So push your hip back, straighten the front leg, forehead to the knee, walk your fingers forward 1 step. Half Hanumasana, half monkey pose. Stay here for 2 breaths, stretch out the hamstrings. 1 more breath. Now from here, slowly, we come back into our lunge, drop the right hip down. Now we come up into a crescent moon pose up, hands come up, inhale, lift your chest, extend the hands up. Right hip drop, lower. Inhale, raise the hands higher. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Hands down to the ground. We do our half monkey pose 1 more time. Lift the front toes up. Extend the front leg. Push the hip to the back. Forehead to the knee. If you want to, you can walk your fingers forwards another step. Getting a nice stretch into the hip and the hamstring. Hold here 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now, let's come back to the front. And now we go into a deeper crescent moon. Inhale, lift the hands, lift the chest up. Now your right arm, reach to the back, lift the chest higher, we drop the hip lower. If you want to, your back hand, you can walk further back. Okay, you can walk, and keep dropping the hip. Get a nice stretch out into the hip flexor. 1 more breath. Now inhale, right hand up. Exhale, 2 hands to the ground. We bring our back knee off the ground. Now we stretch out our spine. Inhale, open up the chest, left hand up to the sky. And now, left hand extend forwards next to your ear. Turn your whole chest. Inhale, turn your whole chest and look up to the sky. kind of like our warm-up also. Okay, so we get a nice twist onto our spine. One more breath. And hand down to the ground. Left leg step back, downward facing dog. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Now inhale, forward to the plank. And then slowly, knee down to the ground. Now next we're going to warm our arms up. So we're going to do 5 half chaturanga push-ups. So you watch me. So from here, I'm going to travel my chest forwards. So you look forwards. Chest go forwards until your elbows touch your ribs. And then straighten back up into all 4. Okay, let's do 5 together. Look in front. As you exhale, bend your elbow, chest go forwards until your elbows touch your ribs. Then inhale, come back to all 4 position. So you can feel the arms working a lot. Let's do 4 more. Look forwards, exhale, chest go forwards. Inhale, come back up. 3 more, exhale, chest go forwards until your elbows touch your ribs. Inhale and up. Remember to keep the arms in. Exhale, chest go forwards. Squeeze your elbows into your rib cage. Then inhale, straighten up. One last one. Exhale. The arm go into the rib cage, squeeze it in. And then straighten. Now the last one. Your chest go all the way to the ground. So same, go forwards until the whole body come down. Okay, relax down on the ground. We're going to come up into the same upward dog that we did in our warm-up. So we tuck the toes in, toes are tucked in. Now, lift the chest, lift the hips, stretch the neck up. Same thing, we do simple one. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. And then we do 1 hip opening here. Right leg up, 3 leg downward dog. Bend your right knee, open up the hip, shoulder stretch back, hip open up more. Scorpion dog. Go here for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now, right foot step, 1 big step in between the 2 hands. Left foot forwards, exhale, fold. Relax the neck and shoulders. From here, slowly roll the body up. Bring your palms together over the head. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Let's do the left hand side. Inhale, raise the palms up. Lengthen the spine up. Reach the arms back. Exhale, push the hips up to the sky. Fingers to the ground. Left leg. 1 big step back. Stretch the left thigh back. So we want space for our hip. Look in front. Lift the chest. Now slowly drop the left knee down. Point the toes. From here, half monkey pose. So lift the front toes up. Then use the hip. Everything use the hip. Use the hip to straighten the leg. So relax the thigh. Straighten using the leg. The hip. And then walk your hands forward. So we can get a nice stretch into the hamstrings. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now let's come forwards. Bring your knee forwards. Now inhale, we lift the chest up. Extend your fingers up to the sky. Exhale, left hip drop lower. Anjaneyasana, crescent moon. Let's hold here for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly fingers down to the ground. Let's do that 1 more time. Lift the front toes up. Again, the right thigh relax. Use the hip to pull and straighten the leg. Forehead to knee, walk the fingers forwards. And stay here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly we come back forwards and we go for a deeper one. We're going to reach our crescent moon back. Inhale, lift the chest, extend the hands up. Now the left hand, reach to the back. Anywhere on the back is fine. Now lift the chest higher, drop the hip lower, and if you want to, you can just keep walking your hands slowly to the back, increasing the stretch for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now the left hand up, 2 hands down to the ground, and then we bring the back knee up first. Back knee up. Now inhale, open up the chest, reach the right hand up. Right hand now next to the ear, stretch out the whole body. And then inhale, turn the chest and face up to the sky. So we get a nice twist onto the whole length of our spine. 1 more breath. And now, right hand down to the ground. The right leg, step back, downward facing dog. Stretch the shoulders back. Now inhale, come forward into plank, and then knee down to the ground. Then remember our 5 arm exercise. Okay, so holiday coming, so let's work on the arms a bit. So look forward, exhale, chest go forwards until elbow touch your ribs. Inhale up. Okay, let's keep going. Now you all know what to do. Exhale, chest go forwards. Inhale up. 3 more. Exhale, chest go forwards. Inhale up. Last 2. Exhale, chest go forwards. Inhale up. Okay, hang in there. Exhale, chest go forwards. Inhale up. Now we go down all the way. Chest go forwards until reach the ground. Tuck your toes in. Inhale, lift the hip, lift the chest, stretch the neck up. Upward facing dog, strong shoulders, stretch the neck. Exhale, go back. Downward facing dog, stretch the shoulders. Now we stretch our hip. Left leg up, 3 leg downward dog. Bend the left knee, open up the hip, shoulder extend to the back, hip open up more. And 1 more breath. Now your left foot step all the way forwards to the front. Step the right leg forwards. Exhale, fold. Relax the neck and shoulders. From here, slowly roll the body up. Bring the palms together over the head. Lift the chest. Exhale. Hands to the heart center. Okay, we're about halfway through. Let's take a quick 45-second water break. Wipe your sweat down. And then on the next round, then we will do this already. Okay? Okay, everybody alright, Okay, now, on this round, excuse me, on this round, we're going to bring our whole position into a standing position. So I show you a preview first, so we don't get lost halfway. We're going to begin with lifting the knee up. And then we're going to go into a warrior 3, what we did in our practice. Then we're going to slowly step back. So from here, step back into a warrior 1 leg. So the whole heel on the ground. Then we go into warrior 1. So you can see the top part of the body is like our crescent moon on the ground. Okay, so we're going to do this. Then we're going to do this. Everything that we did on the ground. Then we are going to stretch our leg. Just now was half funky. Now full pyramid. So we are still stretching the same muscles, but because we bring it higher, then it becomes a deeper stretch. Okay, let's try together. And then the surprise, now is the leg work. So once we do this, we also got 8 of these. Okay, let's work together. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, now from here, hands to heart center, feet facing forwards. Now from here, inhale, bring your palms up, lift the chest, stretch the whole body up. Then as we exhale, slowly bring the hands to shoulder level. Remember our chair pose, sit back into a chair pose. Hold here for 2 breaths, only 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now the right knee, bring the right knee up to the chest. Hands to heart center, straighten the left leg. Now slowly as you exhale, extend the right leg back, square the hip, chest facing the ground, warrior 3. Let's hold here for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now slowly step the right leg back into a warrior 1 leg. Hold heel on the ground. And then now, inhale, stretch the hands up, lift the chest. Okay, Now as you inhale, straighten your front leg by reaching the hands up. Okay, so imagine that when you straighten that, you are trying to reach, your fingers are pulling the whole body up. Now as you exhale, soften your hip. Soften your hip and bend your front knee as low as you can go. Okay, let's do 7 more. Inhale, fingers up, stretch the fingers up, straighten your leg. Exhale, soften your hip. Allow the body to sink down. Inhale, stretch the fingers, straighten the legs like you're squeezing and pulling up. Exhale, soften your hip. Sink down with your breath. Then you feel it's actually not so difficult. Inhale, stretch it up, squeeze your thighs together. Exhale, soften and bend. So this is the working on our leg strength. Inhale, stretch it up until it's fully straight. Exhale, try to go lower, 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 lower. Soften the hip. Okay, 2 more. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, soften and down. One last one. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, soften and down. Now the right hand reach back. Reverse warrior if you can. Front leg go even lower. Okay, hold here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now inhale, bring the right hand up. Exhale, 2 hands down to the ground. Forehead to the knee. Slowly straighten the front leg again. We keep the front thigh relaxed. Use your hip to straighten the leg. Now we're going to add a twist in. The twist is going to go to the lower back now. Left hand, okay? As you inhale, raise the left hand. Open your chest. Raise the left hand up to the sky. Revolve triangle. So we try to keep both the legs straight. And then you turn the chest. Reach the fingertips up to the sky. 1 more breath. Now slowly, left hand down, bend the front knee, step back into a downward facing dog. Now from here, inhale, come forward into a plank. Now you can try either half or full chaturanga. Okay, if you're doing full chaturanga, it's exactly the same like our warm-up. Okay, so chest go forwards until your elbow touch the ribs. Flip your toes, inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Stretch the neck up. Exhale, push the hip back. Downward facing dog. Now we're going to do 1 lizard to stretch our hip. Right leg up, 3 leg downward dog. Step the right foot 1 big step. Next to your right hand. Next to the right hand, it's on the outside edge of your mat. Now we're going to walk your hands. So walk your hands. Okay, stretch your hands forwards as far as you can go. And then slowly drop your elbows 1 at a time to the ground. Drop the back knee down. Point the toes back. Okay, let's rest here a while. Soften the hip, relax. Okay, and 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now we walk the hands. Walk your hands all the way back to the feet. Now bring your right palm up. Hold palm on top of your right knee. Now you use your palm to push. As you exhale, push and turn your chest face up. So you find that now you can get a much better twist on the spine. Okay, now let's try to get a crack going. As you exhale, again the head up, push and turn the chest more. Okay, now we add the back leg in. Slowly bend your back knee and then your front hand. Point to the front, you draw 1 big circle, and then hold the outside edge, or you can grab your whole foot, pull your foot to your hip. As you inhale, turn the chest further. Okay, if you can't reach the leg, don't bother with this, just keep doing this. Okay, so we have 2 options here. Okay, if you're here, as you exhale, you pull the foot closer and turn the chest more, make space for yourself. And 1 more breath. Slowly release, hand down to the ground, then the front leg up. You walk back to the center first, then we bring the back knee in. From here, step the left foot forwards, forward bend, relax the neck and shoulders. Now slowly, as you inhale, raise the body up, bring the palms together over the head again, lift the chest, reach the arms back. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, let's do the left hand side. Okay, from here, you know what to do, Extend hands up. Sit back, chair pose. Okay, let's hold here. 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Okay, now, bring the hands to heart center. As we come up, left knee up. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, left knee up. Right leg straight. Okay, stay here for 1 breath. Find your balance. Now, slowly, as you exhale, extend the left leg back. So we keep the bottom leg straight. Okay, slowly, just take your time with this, find the balance. Oh, very nice, Rebecca. Okay, then bring your hands all the way to the chest, stick to the chest. You will find that you feel more firm. Left foot step back into warrior one. Warrior one, take your time. If you need to adjust, go ahead. Now, hands up. Lift the chest up. Okay, now we're going to work our thigh muscles. So imagine your fingers are pulling the body up. Inhale. Stretch the fingers, straighten the leg. As you exhale, soften the hip. So the weight sinking down. 7 more. Inhale. Reach the hands, straighten the legs. Exhale. Soften the whole body down. Under control. Inhale. Whole body raise up. Straighten your legs fully. Exhale. Soften your hips to sink down. Inhale. Straighten and up. Exhale. Soften and down. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, stretch and up. Exhale, soften the hip and allow the body to sink down. Inhale, move with the breath up. Exhale, sink with your breath down. One last one. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, soften and sink down. Okay, now from here, left hand reach to the back of the thigh. Inhale, lift the chest higher. Reverse warrior. Exhale, front leg go lower. Hold here for 2 breaths. 1 more breath. Now the left hand up, 2 hands down to the ground, forehead to the knee. Again, use the hip up to straighten the leg. So keep the thigh, relax, hip pull back, forehead to knee, fingers walk forward. Stay here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now the right hand, as you inhale, open up the chest. Right hand reach up to the sky. So we keep the 2 legs straight. So the turning is at our waist now. So we're giving our lower back a nice stretch. So inhale, turn the chest forward. Nice twist for the lower back. 1 more breath. And now left hand down. Bend the front knee. Step back to downward facing dog. And again, half of full chaturanga. Inhale forward to plank. Half of full chaturanga until elbow touch the ribs. Flip the toes. Inhale. Lift the chest. Stretch your neck up. Exhale. Go back to downward facing dog. And then our lizard position now. Left leg up. 3 leg downward dog. We step the left foot. 1 big step next to your left hand. Then we walk the hand forward. So walk the hand. Stretch the shoulder as far as you can. Give it a good stretch. And then 1 elbow, 2 elbow down, knee down to the ground, point your toes. Look to your fingertips and let's stay here for 30 seconds to allow your hip to stretch out. And 2 more breaths. And 1 more breath. Now slowly, we walk our hands. Walk the hands back in line with your feet. And then the left palm, remember like just now we did the other side. Left palm on the left knee. Now as you exhale, use your left hand. Turn the chest face up. So we get the nice twist onto our spine. Now let's get a good crack out. Take a deep breath. Exhale, push and twist more. And now you can add in the back leg. Slowly bend the back leg. The front finger, you do 1 circle. So we open up the shoulder, hold the foot, pull the heel into the hip, and then turn the chest face up. Again, you can pull the foot in and turn the chest face up more. Okay, let's take our time. Do 1 more breath. Foot pull in. Then turn the chest up more. Get a nice stretch into the thigh. All our daily sitting muscles. And slowly release. And now, bring the foot back to the center first. So we walk the foot back to the center. Bring the back knee up. Step the feet forward. Relax the neck and shoulders. Now, from here, okay, no need to come back up. Turn the feet up 45 degrees. And then come down into a squat, hands to heart center. Now we stretch the inside of our thighs a little bit. Yogi squat. So the toes are turned up 45 degrees. Use the back of your arms to push the thighs apart. Now as you inhale, lift the chest up. Remember our starting breathing practice. As you inhale, stretch the spine up. Okay, and let's stay here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly, hands behind the hip. So from here, hand behind the hip, come down into sitting. Okay, sit into the middle of the mat. Then we're going to do a little bit of abdominal exercise because having a strong core is always crucial to your yoga practice. Okay, so we do a boat pose first. So bend the knees, hands behind the thighs, raise the right foot up, raise the left foot up. Then we touch the feet and thigh together. Okay, then remember, in the beginning, we always pull the belly button in, so we do that now. Pull the belly button in. Don't do a boat pose, leaning back like that. It's going to hurt the lower back. So we use abdominal, pull it in, round the spine a little bit, pull the knee in closer to the chest. Now, right hand forwards, left hand forwards. We're going to extend our position. We go to low boat pose. From here, as you inhale, straighten the legs, lower the body down, shoulder relax. Look at your toes, okay? So here, working hard. Breathe, don't hold your breath. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Now, as you exhale, knee to chest, come back up. Let's hold here for 2 breaths. We do 4 more rounds together. 1 more breath. Now, inhale, straighten the legs, lower the body down, shoulder relax. Breathe. And 1 more breath. Exhale, knee to chest, back to high boat, shoulders still relaxed. Abdominal doing all the work. We got what? 3 more. Inhale, straighten, breathe. Okay, now exhale, knee to chest. Use abdominal, pull it in. Okay, 2 more. Inhale, straighten, thigh and feet squeeze together. Exhale, knee to chest. Okay, last one. Okay, and inhale, straighten. Okay, now last one we hold for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down all the way to the ground. Okay, not Savasana yet. We stretch our lower back first. Okay, so bend your knees, cross your right leg over the left. Okay, knee bend, right leg cross over the left. Left hand, pull the knees down to the left hand side. From here, we turn the chest, open up your arm at shoulder level, look to your right hand. And then if you want to, your left hand just apply more pressure so that we can get a nice stretch onto the lower back and the back of our hip. So a little bit of counter pose after we do our abdominal work. Okay, now inhale, come back to center. Then we change. Okay, left cross over the right. Right hand pull the knee down to the ground. From here, turn your chest, look to your left hand. And again, with every exhalation, your right hand apply more pressure. Then as you exhale, apply more pressure so we get that very nice release into our hip and lower back. 1 more breath. Now bring both the knees back up to the center, uncross. Now we hug both the knees to the chest. So press the thigh into your belly, interlace your fingers. So we try to press the thigh to the belly so that we can stretch our lower back a little bit better. 1 more breath. And slowly release. Now extend all the legs up all the way to the front and turn the palms up, and now we go into Savasana. Gently close your eyes. If you have a towel, you can take the towel to cover your eyes. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And just focus on your breath and your heartbeat. As you inhale, allow the breath to reach all the way to your fingers and toes, re-energizing your body. And as you gently exhale, just allow every part of your body to feel relaxed. And let's take 2 more deep breaths. 1 more breath. And now slowly bring your thighs together. As you inhale, extend your arms over your head. You can hold either wrist and give your whole body a good stretch. Loosen up the whole body. And now slowly, we bend the knee one at a time. Whole body roll to the right hand side. And then we slowly come up into a nice, simple seated cross-leg position. Okay, hands on the knees, body upright, and then eyes closed gently. Let's end our practice with 3 deep breaths. First breath, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Second breath, inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And final breath, inhale deeply. And exhaling completely. Bring our hands to our heart center. Namaste and thank you so much everybody for joining me for today's practice. Today is a very good crowd. Come, shall we take a group photo together? It's been like a long time since anybody in UTL took a group photo. Let's do one. Okay, come, let's come on to the camera and then can wipe your hair, wipe your sweat a little bit. Right? So everybody has to look smiling in the picture. Okay. Come Rebecca, come on to the camera so we can. And okay, let's get ready. Okay, I'll count out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, let's take one just in case anybody close eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and smile. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me today. Hope you had some fun today. It's just to work out a little bit of our muscles and all. And then next week we'll see lah. This class normally very random one. Okay, so again, thank you for joining me. And I'll see you again next week. Happy holidays everyone. And if you're traveling, have a safe travel. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.